My name is Zoe. I am the Tipsy Psychic, and today we're going to talk about the compatibility between, oh my god, there's a cat, between a Sagicorn and a Libra. At first, you will most likely be very attracted by your Libra, because your Libra has this like upbeat energy that will just kind of draw you in, you know, it intoxicates you. And they have this social nature that you're just super attracted to, you know. But after a while, you might feel like they're a little too surface level for you. It's kind of like you thought that there was more to them, but you find out that what you see is what you get. That is not what you're looking for in a soulmate. But as a couple, it doesn't mean that your relationship is shallow, okay? On the contrary, your relationship is very emotionally complex. You're a very emotionally complex couple. There is so much love buzzing around. You can solve that shallow Libra perception of yours by giving them a chance. Don't denounce them too soon, okay? Don't jump to conclusions too soon. Before you decide that they're not the one, take time to meditate, reflect, and then make your decision, okay? Then go for it. Don't just assume they aren't going to work. You need to be smart about this. You would have a blast with a Libra. What you may be missing is the fact that Libra needs affection. They need more feedback and more validation in a partner. Compliment them. Speak up about your feelings. Shower them with praise, because Libra might be thinking that you're too reserved and quiet for their taste. They need to feel special and appreciated by their partner. If you haven't told them that they look stunning in that outfit tonight yet, then do it, because you both might be reading each other all wrong. Once you let each other in, you are in for some passion and some fire. Your shadow sides might come out and create some heat. Woo! It's getting hot in here. You will feel lovesick for each other. Once you let those floodgates open, there is like this constant flow of affection and love and passion. And it doesn't run out easily. You must respect that you two are opposites in many, many ways. Come to terms with that. Always look at your relationship and evaluate whether you are satisfied with it. Look at it from an outside perspective. And make sure you're both getting what you need, because you've set the bar high for your Libra. Maybe too high. You need to let things happen and unravel in their own time. Be open-minded, you know? Your Libra would never be dull. You both like natural products and living in like a raw way, you know? You're not superficial. You both might like eating organic food and shopping at the farmer's market. You don't fall for all the commercial crap. You like real instruments, not like this synthetic music bullshit out there. You like leather, not pleather. Ugh. 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 You like minimalism, not materialism. It's quality over quantity. Hello. This is that couple that moves to Bali and lives in a bungalow, or lives in another country and lives off their land. Maybe you own a farm together, or you both fish and you eat what you catch. Being in nature makes you happy no matter what. Camping would be a fun date idea. Be careful not to let resentment build up and become a problem. You tend to have all these fantasies and desires in mind, but they're not mind readers. Some of your fights happen because of things you bottle up. You do your best not to say them to avoid conflict, but they manage to come up anyway, and then they cause a war. You are very emotionally bonded, but that doesn't mean that you tell each other everything you desire and feel You need to feel comfortable telling each other what you desire, especially in the bedroom. You're usually the one who sets your sights on a Libra. They are your conquest. And when you go for it, your Libra responds with passion. Try not to be so impatient. If you can be more tolerant, good things will happen. Building a family together is very powerful, and you both will need each other to make it work. You both have your role in the family dynamic, and you cannot do it by yourself. You don't have to be perfect. Like, it's okay to mess up. Sometimes you might be so afraid of losing that you don't act at all, even if you could win big time. And this is not good for the health of your relationship. Think about it. Your relationship doesn't really thrive well in the city. You really need to be around nature to be a happy couple. Like, you probably wouldn't be able to really thrive as a couple in New York. I mean, we have some parks, but unless we're able to get out of the city like a lot and go into nature, then I don't know. But for example, Seattle's really green, so maybe you could live there, you know? If you can't tell them your darkest fantasies and you bottle things up, this will only cause more anxiety and more tension. If that's the case, then you probably should say your goodbyes now. Stay far away from each other. Your Libra doesn't tend to find themselves in a situation like that, and they will not benefit from trying to make it work. They may not be able to handle your moods. You can get kind of intense. You must be a very strong couple if you want to be able to deal with trauma that you often go through together. Unfortunately, intense situations are pretty common for this couple. Oh boy. They will be challenged multiple times in a very intense way. They must be able to deal with it. Speaking of stress, can you depend on your Libra? If your answer is no, then this is not going to work, because Libra is flighty and unpredictable. Is that going to work with you? Also, you may seem kind of detached in your everyday lives. Like, it can seem a little awkward, but when you dim the lights and get into the bedroom, you are a very steamy, intimate couple and have powerful dynamite in bed. Woo! By day, a very practical couple, but by night, a whirlwind of lust. Interesting dynamic for sure, but that doesn't mean it isn't worth it. This Libra may be your soulmate. Even if it's just a deep friendship, Libra is connected to you in a very profound way. The rocky parts of this relationship will be when you first meet, and if you decide to break up. That is when your relationship will be tested the most. But it gets smoother just when you feel like you're finally doing well. With your Libra, they've moved on. Like, they're already on the next page, you know? They've moved it to the next level. And you may feel like you're playing catch up in the beginning. You have a lot of rage that you need to find an outlet for if you want to figure things out. You may have a difficult time upholding your individuality, and you tend to get lost in each other. No matter how many walls you build, somehow you both knock them down, and you can feel very absorbed in each other's beings. Libra often leaves all the important decision making to you and expects you to be the problem solver and take care of things, and you usually don't mind. You need to learn to fight your battles without rage. Anger won't get you anywhere. If you're unable to maintain your limits and boundaries, then this will not work. You must remain yourselves completely. Avoid codependency. It can be toxic. If you can't detach, forget it. There will be some obstacles along the way, but you can get through it. And once you get past these things, everything should be a piece of cake. Like, seriously, a really good piece of cake. I'm craving cake. Libras can be very demanding sometimes. They might try to tell you what to do. That may not be okay with you. You may project a lot onto each other without even realizing it. when you first befriend a Libra, they most likely won't agree with you on a lot, but if you can overcome your differences, it can be an awesome friendship for sure. Now, the worst fights that you both have will be in total silence. You can give each other the silent treatment when you get upset at each other, and it can last for a while. No matter how much you love each other, it doesn't mean that you will do what is best for each other. Marriages with a Libra can last a really long time. And although it can be a hurdle in the beginning, it can be overcome and really happy. You need to communicate with a Libra about how you're feeling. Tell them what your thoughts are. Your love may be a little confusing, but there is so much desire and excitement. You might be afraid that your love will fail, but when you do let go and get through the obstacles, it's really easy to keep up with a Libra. It's easy to be married to them. You might have to channel that rage and try to be more understanding towards your Libra. It may feel like a roller coaster sometimes with them, but it is profound. I mean, and that's what matters to you. Chaos may rage on, but you are never disappointed. Sometimes you might feel abandoned, but there's something so organic about your connection, you know? It may feel unsteady, but then again, emotions aren't steady. It might be a rough start, but it soon becomes a constant flow of love. Don't bottle up your feelings, because your Libra can be very devoted and trustworthy. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are a Sagicorn, Sagittarius Capricorn Cusp, or a Libra, please comment below and let me know what your story is. I want to know, are you crushing on a Libra or a Sagicorn? Do you agree with this? Do you disagree with this? Tell me in the comment section below. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye!